Everyone's asking in the chat for you to give your UTAT thoughts, dude.
They all know what I think.
They're asking.
They're trolling. They're trolling. It's a set I've asked for years. Of course, I'm excited for it. What is there not to be excited for other than bad possible clone troopers that are going to suck if they decide not to give any effort? I mean, it's the same old, you know.
150, 813 pieces. Obviously, some girthy pieces.
It has to be.
Ryan, give your lineup. All right, let's do this. We're gonna bookmark this.
Hold on, I have one thing for the size of the build.
Go ahead.
The Onyx Cinder is 140. This is 150. The Onyx Cinder, like
1,300 pieces.
Yeah. Generally, though, is the same like shape as a UTAT. Like so, if it's that size, it's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Like, just remold it a little bit in your head for this, you know, to fit the shape of a UTAT. But like, just generally, it's a long rectangle with a bunch more feet or repulsors or whatever on the bottom and a cannon on top and a little cockpit at the front. Like, it's generally the same shape. And so if it's somehow that size with 68% of the pieces, good. But I don't know, man.
All right. Put it on record. And if you already know something, well, you don't have to tell us, but what figures would you want realistically with what you just said in terms of size and scale? And what do you think they'll actually do? And then we'll look this up in a few months.
I think I said in my video 7 years ago that my bare minimum for this set would be Ki-Adi-Mundi, Commander Bakara, and 3 Galactic Marines. And I said it again recently, and I'm sticking to it. That's the absolute bare minimum. Now, in the context of everything else and what all of these other sets would get as far as figures go, this should have more. This should have a ton more. For $150, 813 pieces, this should have like 5 Galactic Marines with the other 2 figures. You know, and it's not like they're going to make a Galactic Marine battle pack, so just give you 5 to begin and be done. Like, 5 is a really, really good number to get in a set like that, at least compared to normal Star Wars stuff.
What if it was 5 Marines and that's it? Would you be cool with that?
No. You can't not have Bakara. This is like, and Ki-Adi-Mundi is also integral. So there's no, like, to me, there's no compromise on
Bakara, Ki-Adi, and 3 Marines feels right. I think
that's the bare minimum, which means it's probably what it will be.
They've been hitting that C grade on a lot of stuff in terms of bare minimum to pass. Right?
All Out Brick says there better be Marines. In my opinion, like, I know some people have asked me, like, do you think they'll do shock troopers like the video game? And realistically, no. Like the only reason a UTAT would exist, like, one does not exist without the other, right? Like, Lego would never make Galactic Marines and Bakara without a UTAT, and they would never make a UTAT without Galactic Marines and Bakara, because the only time they're ever seen ever in Star Wars is together. Then again, this is the same group of people that said, quote, we never considered it when it comes to the Crab Droid being in the Revenge of the Sith ATT, and I believe Crab Droids were only ever on Utapau. So honestly, who knows? But, like, if I'm being honest and, like, not overselling it to be funny like Stephen A. Smith on First Take, there's going to be Galactic Marines and Commander Bakara, because there's no other way that the set could possibly... there's not another outcome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is not possible.
Yeah, it is, but it's not. You know?
Yeah, right. All right, well, Coop, who knows things, says there's definitely Marines, so everyone can rest easy. It's just like, the next question is, will Ryan like the Marine? Will the fans like the Marines? Go ahead.
The studio says the ATT had a decent amount of figures. No, it did not. The ATT is a farce. You've been tricked like everyone else. Go on Lego.com right now. You tell me how many minifigures Lego.com says the ATT has, and you come back to me. We'll skip to the fun part. The answer is 5, not 8. Droids aren't minifigures.
Damn.
Lego does not call a droid a minifigure. It's a complete farce.
I mean, yeah.
Legally, it is not a minifigure.
All right. There you go. It looks nice on the box, though. You know what I mean? You got to give them credit for that.
Oh, no, yeah. When they're all lined up there,
it's a good feeling when you're walking up to it. You know,
it's 8 characters, it's 8 minifigs. Like, I get it, but also at the same time, I don't think, like, to them, the cost is not the same. The value to them, to the consumers, probably the same, though. But it's still not, like, the same, right? Like,
you know what?
If you...
Go ahead, real quick, right? I was going to say, when it was funny. I forget what I was building, but I opened some bags, and no, I know what it was. It was the flash speeder. I showed you. I got around to opening that one, and I totally forgot there were any battle droids in it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I use a little tray, whatever, to lay my shit out, and I was like, I completely forgot. I'm like, what are these? Oh, it's just droids. Like they're just they factually blend in with parts.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you've gotten that feeling before, but I like legit forgot they were in there because I was so focused on the Naboo guys and whatever, the Gungan.
THF Studio.
I didn't
I
even count
agree.
myself.
I agree with your opinion that droids are figs, droids are characters, but legally speaking, your opinion aside, if you go on Lego.com, they don't call them minifigures because they're not. A minifigure is like the standard, like has the legs, the torso. It's what Lego has like. What would you call it? Not copyrighted, but
Deemed,
trademarked or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a minifigure is like literally a certain like thing, and a droid is not that. Even though it is to us, like, and it is, but it's not. I'm just saying. Basically, the point is, Lego would never replace those 3 droids with 3 more clone troopers. Does that make sense? The droids are there essentially as filler to make you feel like you're getting 8 figs worth of stuff, but you're really not. So, I don't think the clone pilot would be in the UTAT.
We were
but
talking
maybe.
dollars and cents earlier, Ryan. Let's break it down real quick. 3 battle droids versus 3 clone troopers. What's the cost differential?
Well, there's no printing on droids, so I would imagine it's
not droids. Oh, sorry, droids versus clones. Go. No printing.
I would imagine it's 5-1 or 10-1.
Okay.
I don't know. I know nothing about any of it, but
it's a big factor when you're scaling 100,000 sets or whatever.
But we're also talking about like the probable like literal difference is like it costs Lego 5 cents to make a droid and it costs them 15 cents to make a clone, or I guess in my numbers 50 cents or 25 cents.
Right.
And so like on the scale of a set, it's like literally nothing. But yeah. But I don't know. We'll never have numbers like that. So who knows?
Yeah. Well, maybe one day.
It's fun to. Hopefully one day something leaks like crazy. That would be fun.